Did you know that there are over 700 programming languages out there? That's like the entire population of a small town, all speaking different languages. But instead of people, it's computers. Ever wondered what makes programming languages so cool? Each one has its own unique story, quirks, and superpowers. Join me as we dive into the fascinating world of programming languages, uncovering the secrets and stories behind some of the biggest names in the game. All right, first up, we got Python. Now, before you think we're about to go all Steve Irwin on you, we're talking about the programming language. Python is super popular, and for good reason. It's known for being beginner-friendly, kind of like the golden retriever of programming languages. But did you know that Python wasn't named after the reptile? Nope. Its creator, Guido van Rossum, was a huge fan of Monty Python's Flying Circus, the British comedy group. Imagine coding with a little John Cleese whispering jokes in your ear. Python's all about readability, making it easier to write and understand code, which is a breath of fresh air for any developer. Plus, it's used in tons of cool stuff like web development, data analysis, even artificial intelligence. Next up is Java. And no, it's not fueled by coffee, though we wouldn't blame you for thinking so. Java's story starts in the 90s, and get this, it was initially designed for interactive television. Can you imagine that? Back then, the internet as we know it was just a blip on the radar. Talk about a glow-up. Java quickly evolved into a powerhouse for web applications. Remember those cool, interactive websites we all love? Yeah, Java probably had something to do with it. And the name? Well, legend has it that the developers were big fans of their daily caffeine fix. So Java, the language, was born over countless cups of, you guessed it, Java. Now let's talk about the OG, the one and only C. This is like the godfather of programming languages, the one that paved the way for pretty much everything we use today. Developed back in the 70s, C was all about efficiency and power. It was like the muscle car of the programming world, built for speed and performance. C is known for its close-to-the-metal approach, meaning it lets developers interact directly with hardware. This makes it perfect for things like operating systems, embedded systems, and even game development. Think of it as the foundation upon which countless other languages were built. Moving on to something a little more modern, we've got Swift. Developed by Apple, Swift is all about speed and efficiency, just like its namesake suggests. It's the language of choice for building lightning-fast apps for iPhones, iPads, Macs, you name it. Swift is known for its clean syntax and modern features, making it a joy to write code with. Plus, it's designed to be safe and secure, which is super important when you're talking about millions of devices. If you're looking to dive into the world of Apple development, Swift is your go-to language. Last but not least, we have COBOL. Now this one might sound a bit ancient, like something out of a history book, but trust me, it's still very much alive and kicking. In fact, it's running a lot of the critical systems we rely on every day, like banks, governments, you name it. COBOL was created back in the 50s, and it was all about processing massive amounts of data, which was a big deal back then. Despite its age, COBOL is known for its reliability and security, which is why it's still used in industries where accuracy and stability are paramount. So there you have it, a glimpse into the amazing world of programming languages. From the Python-loving Monty Python fans to the caffeine-fueled Java developers, each language has its own unique story and quirks. We've only scratched the surface here, folks. There's a whole universe of programming languages out there, each with its own strengths and weaknesses, waiting for you to explore them. Hit subscribe and like for more awesome facts.